Hi, it's Megan. I went yesterday to my local Neiman Marcus to pick up a couple items from the Tom Ford Soleil, the summer collection for 2015. And so I'm doing 3 videos. One on the compact, which is kind of my overview video of the collection in general, and one on the lipsticks, which that's what this is, and specifically Paradiso, since that's the one I got, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the other shades, what I thought. And then I'm going to do a separate video for one of the duo eye compacts, the little cream and powder shadows, and I'm going to give my overall impression of those in that video. So this is about the lipsticks, and this is Paradiso. So obviously, lipsticks are $50 each, which is for 0.1 ounce. So they're not even like the biggest lipsticks out there. They did the white packaging, but they still have the square hard edges. So the compact actually had soft edges, but the lipsticks still have the hard edges. I actually prefer the white packaging to the black, so I love the packaging, and this is Paradiso. The trend these days, I know Tom Ford has been doing it a little bit longer than most, is the square, you can see his initials right there. I don't like the square, I'm sorry. I have a harder time applying it. It probably is just the fact that I'm not used to it, but anyway, that's the way it goes. We have a helicopter, this being Los Angeles. We get all kinds of stuff going on. Sorry about that. This is Paradiso, and it is a true, I'm going to say it's a true pink. Every time I wear a shade like this, I get responses back that that's a pretty coral on you, and I finally figured it out. It kind of has a yellow undertone to it, so it is a true pink, but it's a warmer pink with just a touch of yellow, which, if you follow that spectrum on the wheel, gets you slightly into coral. And I guess there's something about my eyes versus other people's eyes that just see it a little bit differently. These are sheer, so these are all lip sheers. This color and Sweet Spot, I think, were the 2 from last year. And the other one that was from last year is a little bit more of an orange base, and it's a little bit richer in color than the 2 new colors that came out this year. So this one doesn't have any shimmer. It's got a sheen to it, a really beautiful glowing sheen, but it doesn't have that sparkle that the 2 newer shades had. And it's got one of my kind of favorite looks. I kind of feel like it looks a lot like the YSL formula, or actually the Etude House formula, which is it's got an almost opaque coverage in a sheer formula, and the reason why it's almost opaque is that it's so pigmented that the color almost covers up everything on your lips. So I can see a little teeny bit of like little dots or something on my lip, and I can draw a black line with a pen on my wrist and I can see the black under the pink. When you apply it, it just really looks like a fully opaque coverage, and it wears and applies very evenly. So that's really the great thing. And it does have just this really beautiful sheen to it. Not like a lip gloss, but maybe like you mixed in a little bit of a lip gloss with your lipstick. It's very, very creamy. It applies beautifully. You know, I actually got 2.5 hours worth of flawless wear, and I'm super picky about what I consider flawless wear. It really has to look great. So I was actually impressed with how long wearing this particular shade was, because from what I understand, the others don't necessarily wear quite as long as this one, specifically the 2 new ones this summer. But for me, I actually really I love this. I think it's really beautiful. And after that, it kind of faded away evenly. I didn't get any bleeding. I don't have a dry lip problem, but it didn't dry my lips out. I got it yesterday, so I haven't been wearing it every day for a while, so I'm probably not the best on commenting on that, but so far it hasn't been drying. And it's just really a pretty, pretty shade. So the one that's like this from last year, the Sweet Spot, I guess, if I got that right, I hope I did, that one is very similar in appearance and texture, except it's more of like an orange coral. And then the other 2, the new ones from this year, were very shimmery, glittery kind of look to them. And from what I understand, they just don't wear as well. So that's what I have to say about this lipstick. I really love this collection a lot, but it's overall, this is a cooler shade, and then it's pink, but it's kind of a leaning to the warm tone. I think overall the collection leans very warm, so that's something people would have to take into consideration. Not every item, but overall. Anyway, please subscribe on YouTube. it helps me a lot. And then also, if you have the other lip colors and I'm missing out and totally underestimating how truly amazing and stunning and beautiful they are, I would love to hear it, because like I said, I do really like this collection, or the pieces I got. And thanks.